Hello there, I'm Andrew from Hydrant Garage, and we're showing you today the water smacker and how it works. What we have here is a resonant chamber. It's microclustering charging your water. And what it is you have it comes with a clear bottle. What's inside this thing is a resonant chamber. You got a stainless steel cathode in the center that goes into the water, and then the aluminum sheeting on the inside is the positive. So he only makes hydrogenized microclustered water that's charged from the ether. And you just send it over here, you just turn it on, and it charges the water like 24 hours. And I have these other bottles out here of different brands. They sit in the market for like 6 months on the shelves, and they come out of the factory 7.0, but when they sit in the store for a long time, they collect all the waves, the cell phone tower waves, the high frequencies, the 60 cycle hum, the fluorescent lights and everything, and the water will take an acidic reaction after that. The pH will go down, and so pretty soon the water's more acidic. So this is a good way to charge it back up and get the pH back up by hydrogenizing the water from this water smacker unit, which has inside the cap here. What it is it just plugs in with a wall wart. It runs 1 watt of energy only from this 12-volt wall wart. It plugs in the top. It's switched on and off, and inside we have inside the cap is a little module with 2 Tesla coils inside, and that capture the longitudinal energy, the static electricity that's all around us, and that's why we can put a charge to the water. It's the only water machine in the world that we know of that takes a charge, charging the water. It's microclustering and also negatively hydrogenizing the water and making hydrogenized water, and it cleans your blood. It wakes you up. I'll show you this blood video right here.
Human being?
And you can feel the charge. I drank Kangen water for 5 years, and Kangen's a water machine, or the Cadillac of the water machines. There's a bunch of water machines that pass water through plates. Through the hydrolysis, and they run a current through the water from the wall plug of your house. As this one's gathering it from the ether, and it's at a frequency it's pulsed at 7.5, the Schumann frequency of the Earth. It's a mellow, low subtone you can't hear. But it's made back to nature. Our body is used to this tone, and so this brings it back to that tone of a pulse, and it just collects longitudinally all day long. It'll boost your immune system 100%. It'll charge when you drink the water, it's not nano microclustered now, real small little molecules, and it absorbs in real easily into your cells, the hydrogen. Now it's real small and tiny, and it's negatively charged. A guy has a doctor, Gary Gordon, wrote Negative Hydrogen for Positive Health, and hydrogen is the most powerful antioxidant we can actually put in our system. So this is a total miracle of, Bob invented this 30 years ago. We never really used it until about a year ago. So it's invented by Bob Boyce. We got Bob Boyce inside. He's a Department of Defense scientist, and quantum physicist, chemist, and he came up with this. He invents all kinds of things, and we're licensed to sell his water cell, Hydrant Garage. We make water fuel cells to increase gas mileage, clean up emissions. And also check out the soda. You should ditch drinking soda totally.
Hey, it's Dr. Michael. I've been asked to do the brief demo that I do for all my patients. I like to explain the dangers of soda if you're in a healing crisis and compare it to some other waters and just show exactly what it does. I also want to show some of the dangers that are associated with tap water. So for instance, we're going to take tap water and we're going to fill these two things here real quick. You can see they come out of the same jug. Now what you'll see is that it is loaded with the chlorine drops. These are just the straight chlorine drops from an Magic. You know, people are like, oh, I used too many drops. You know, it makes it brighter. It shows up. Let me get you to stick 3 fingers right in there all the way to the bottom. There you go. We'll take a couple minutes here. Now, most people like to drink Dasani, or I like Aquafina. Some people do Smart Water, things like that. So I was just going to do a quick comparison of these two. So if we look at how much the acidity level is compared to Enagic's 9.5 water, we will get a comparison. Now this, mind you, is just water from Dasani. It is not soda. You'll see that the colors are all real similar. Here's the 9.5 water. And yeah, this is what I do probably 4 or 5 times a day when people ask me why they shouldn't drink sodas. You can tell from the pH chart that this is about 10.0, 11, 9.5, somewhere in there. This is the soda, Sprite. You can tell its acidity level is way down at the bottom of the chart. And surprisingly, this is Dasani water, one of the more common bottled waters. So what it does is, it is an extreme acid. If you're trying to have available oxygen, hydrogen, and antioxidants in your water, what you're going to run into is, if you think, oh, I'll just drink 1 soda a day, what you're doing to contaminate your system. So, for instance, if you're drinking water from Dasani, it rebalances out pretty quickly. It'll bounce up, gets it done. If you do the same thing with soda, though, you'll find that it doesn't change hardly at all. In fact, with this 32-ounce glass of water, it only takes a capful to start destroying that water and turning the whole thing acidic. You can tell that it does it pretty quickly. If you ended up going, hey, I just wanted a gulp, wash it down, you'll find that it gets dangerous in a hurry. So you've gone from purple to blue to green to light green to yellow pretty quickly. So what that means is you've destroyed the antioxidant properties, the available hydrogen, the available oxygen in the water, and you're damaging your tissues. Again, that's why we try to steer people away from drinking the sodas, especially during their trial time. This works really effectively to get them to go, I may never drink soda again.
Nature cells. And we're only producing the hydrogen side, not the acidic side. Like in hydrolysis, when they're hydrogen cells, the positive place puts off oxygen. The negative side puts off hydrogen. And so the positive side's oxidation is rust. It deteriorates our body. As on the hydrogen side, it's rejuvenating, it's ionized, and it's negatively charged, which comes from the black, they call it the dark energy from space. It comes from the black hole in space. It's in the ether, it's all around us in abundance for us to capture. If we make capture devices, just look up Tesla radiant energy devices. You had like 2 or 3 of them. And, this is one that's in here is just a tiny version of one, and with a timer to pulse it, the current. And I've been drinking it for 6 months. It's only been out 6 months. I only sell it at a Tesla Tech Festival, and I'm trying to sell it online, tell the people, and show people that you can buy your water, your favorite bottle of water. You know, good bottled water have good plastic, like this Fiji. The plastic bottle's nice. It doesn't have any bad plastic. You buy the cheaper stuff, the real thin plastic. I don't know what's in that plastic. They say the plastic's no good, but I think it'd be okay. The plastic's a dielectric, so it goes right through it, but it holds a charge. And so when you're done charging the bottle, you put your finger in there, you hold one bottle, and when you're done charging, I always turn it off, and then I grab the bottle, and in one hand you hold it, and the next hand you put your finger there, and you usually get a shock. And I'm not getting a shock right now because I just put it in here to show you. But after 24 hours of charging, you get a shock. And if you put your lips up to it, you'll get a shock. So your best is to fill a glass up halfway and leave some water in there, and then fill it all back up again and keep the charge going for the next person in your family. It's good for 2 people. A family, probably a couple of them, but even just a little bit of this water a day is amazing, you know. So I'll turn it back on, you know. And it's a lease of power. It's amazing. Only 1 watt of energy makes this water. It's incredible how it can heal you. It cleans your colon. You eliminate positive. This keeps your body likes to keep the hydrogenized hydrogen in your cells, and it gets rid of the acid, which is you eliminate the positive side. And then we explain how electricity is flipped. When you Tesla taught long-distance energy, you got first thing you start off with. Electricity is backwards. You know, we see the grounded Earth and lightning comes down. It's actually the opposite. The planets are positive. And the space is the ether, which is negative energy, dark energy. They say it dark because it comes from the black space, you know. It's not evil or nothing, it's just the negative and yin yang, you know, negative, positive. You need both to keep all the cells moving and electrons moving and rotating. It's just part of life, you know, the good side and the bad side. But they need both to keep it spinning, and so you should ditch drinking soda totally. First, it's a sugar bomb. The second thing it's a acid bomb, but people don't know about it. It takes like 9 or 10 bottles of 9 pH water to get the acidicness of the Coca-Cola or, you know, Sprite, all those, any drink, it's soda. It's just such an acid bomb to your system. It's like, that's why you want to get cancer, drink soda. If you want to live, drink water and put lemon in it. Lemon is the only citric acid. Orange, grapefruit is the only acid that turns alkaline in your stomach. So it's a pH booster. So drink iced tea at the restaurants with lemon in it, you know. Stop selling sodas, Coke. Make iced tea. Make drinks that are better for you, that help your body, you know. If you want to help the people, or you want to, you know, or you want to get rid of us. God's He wants to keep us. And mankind wants to keep us alive, but some other forces in the world today don't want you alive. They want you dead and take vaccines and die. I shouldn't mention the negative stuff. Situate the positive, forget about the negative. So this is the negative, though, so it's flipped. We've got it all screwed up. Learn something. And so I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe you'll buy one and heal yourself. Have a good day. God bless. Bye.